In light of the celebrations being held today in America for the 250th anniversary of their signing of the Declaration of Independence, and in recognising the long-held and very recently re-established connection between migrating and visiting Scots with the good people of America, I present this affirmation. In the spirit of Thomas Jefferson and of Paine before him, I give you my imagining of a declaration for an independent Scotland. A declaration for an independent Scotland. We, the people of Scotland, declare that every nation possesses the right to determine its own future through the free and democratic will of its people. Government exists only by the consent of those whom it serves, and its first duty is to protect the liberty, dignity and well-being of every citizen. When a people judge that they are best able to fulfil these responsibilities through self-government, they exercise not rebellion, but democracy, not division, but the oldest principle of political justice. We seek, therefore, to assume full responsibilities of an independent nation, not in opposition to any other people, but in fulfilment of our own. We acknowledge with gratitude the many ties of history, family, commerce and friendship that unite the peoples of these islands. Those bonds endure, yet friendship is strongest when it rests upon equality, freely chosen and mutually respected. We affirm that Scotland shall aspire to be a nation whose strength is measured not by dominion but by service, whose prosperity is shared, whose institutions are transparent, whose justice is impartial, whose democracy is accountable, and whose welcome is extended to all who seek to make their home among us. For sovereignty belongs neither to Crown nor Parliament alone, but always to the people. It is held in trust by each generation and renewed by every free vote cast in hope rather than fear. From this conviction grows our purpose. We shall build a country where every child may discover the full measure of their gifts, where learning is cherished, creativity encouraged, and enterprise rewarded, where the wealth of the nation serves the common good, and where no citizen is left behind because of poverty, prejudice, and circumstance. We shall honour the land that has shaped us, the mountains that steady us, the rivers that connect us, the islands that teach resilience, the seas that have carried our people into the world and brought the world to our shores. We know that a nation, like a landscape, is never finished. It is renewed each day by those who care for it. Scotland has long been a place of journeys. Our sons and daughters have crossed oceans carrying knowledge, compassion and invention. Others have come here seeking refuge, opportunity and belonging. Together, they have also written their story into our history. Like the returning osprey upon our glens and lochs, we understand that home is not diminished by welcome, it is fulfilled by it. Inspired by those who declared at Arbroath that a people are born to live in freedom, and by those who lit the lamps of the Enlightenment, we reason rather than fear. We accept that liberty is never merely inherited. It must be practiced with generosity, guarded with humility and exercised with responsibility. Therefore, with confidence in one another, and mindful always that future generations will judge us not by the power we possessed, but by the society we created, we declare Scotland's intention to stand as an independent nation among a family of nations, committed to peace over conflict, cooperation over isolation, and justice over privilege. May this country be known not for the height of its walls, but for the breadth of its welcome. Not for the wealth it gathers, but for the opportunities it shares. Not for the voices it commands, but for those it enables to be heard. And like the rivers that find the sea without forgetting the hills from which they came, may Scotland move confidently into its own future, rooted in memory, renewed by imagination, and faithful always to the people whose trust gives it life.